Hey everybody, it is I, SuperPaulGames, and welcome back to Expeditions Vikings. We're just leaving Reeb. We need to go to the marsh down here. There are campsites along the way. This one's occupied? Let's go check that one out, and then we're gonna go to the marsh. We will take Nefja and Kettle with us, and we'll also take Gunnar and Rose, I think. Oh, and Asleefer, why not? Uh-oh. There can only be one camper! Oh no, there's wolves here. Alright. Let's run up there and take a defensive stance. I didn't think we were actually going to be fighting wolves, to be honest. I assumed that there'd be some sort of humans here. We'll ask for the favor of Tyr! Gunnar will. Where's the Asleefer? I believe he's got... Well, oh crap, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed Nefja. No, I want Asleefer. He should have that. Ready to attack. So if they come in our area, we can attack them. We'll put Kettle on what's basically Overwatch. I don't know if Rose has the same thing or not. Run up there, Rose. Bring it, wolves! Oh, well, I'm out for a camping trip. Oh! I don't know how many there are here. I mean, I guess we're going to find out shortly. They just keep coming and coming. It's like a wolf theme park. Part of the reason why I want to stay at a camp is because our hero Olaf is still drugged from when we went and drank with that guy who had a beef with his, dead father. So I was hoping if we spent the night somewhere, that would take care of that. Why don't we get you right up here, Asleefer? We will have you ready to attack, so if they come next to you, you can get them. Wait, that's not Asleefer, that was Olaf. You don't have... We'll put you on interrupt. I might just start calling it Overwatch, like XCOM. We'll put you on that too. Alright, Gunnar! Hit that wolf. Oh, sweet! His big axe can go one space, kind of like spears. We might start putting Gunnar in the back then, because he doesn't carry a shield. Sleeper! Oh man, that was brutal. Nefja, what do we got for you? Smack? Not like using drugs. We'll just have her wait there. Oh man, you just got wrecked by Kettle. Come on, Rose, finish him. Sorry, wolves, this is a human campsite now. Hopefully nobody gets too injured. This is dangerous territory. Olaf! You ain't afraid of no wolf. Oh shit, there's two of them. Kettle, use your double quick attack. Good job on the first shot. Ooh, nice hit on the second one. Rose! What do you have? You have Puffball launches a mushroom that explodes into a cloud of dust spores that covers the target hex and all adjacent hexes for a turn, treating them as full cover. We could put that to have her defend all of us right here. Suck my mushroom dust, Kettle. Ah, what's that? Alright, so they have cover. Nefja, can you hit this thing? Oh, I should have used one of her special attacks. What do you got for special attacks, bro? Charge isn't going to work here. We don't need to kick a wolf. Reckless Strike deals 25 extra damage. We lose all moves next turn. We probably actually don't need to do that. I'm going to destroy that wolf. I need to drink his blood. Ew, dude. I'm a vampire. Asleefer, finish this other wolf off. We don't put up with no wolf bullshit. Wolf shit. It's like he just kicked it. Alright, Olaf, what do you got? You got heavy swing? Why don't you use that? Okay, this fixes the shield. And then Kettle will hopefully be able to finish him off. Oh, I don't think he can see through the mushroom cloud stuff. There we go. Victory! Now our campsite is safe and secure. Hopefully Olaf can sleep off his drugs. None of us got hurt. So here's the camping screen. We haven't even seen this yet. We can see all the people in our crew. Welcome to the campsite. This is where you heal injuries and create items and equipment. We have a to-do list. Oh, we do want to repair some things. I think there's a way to scrap some of that stuff, too. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have... You can see right here, there are 4 phases to each night. And they're going to be different jobs we're going to want to have people do. We're going to have people hunt so we can get more food. We can see how many rations we have down here. We have 17 rations. These aren't perishable. It's like salted meat or hardtack or whatever. This is uncooked meat gathered by hunting or whatever. So when you get food, you need to preserve it. You need to cook it or you need to salt it. And you can tell people to do that. You're going to want to have some people guard, because otherwise your camp can be raided during the night. Each night's divided into 4 shifts, like I was just saying. You can see how much they need to sleep. And that's why earlier, you probably don't remember it, but in a much prior episode, I gave them all the perk of hard sleeper. Everyone should have it, I think, other than Itis. I might be wrong. Hard sleeper, you only have to sleep during 1 of the 4 phases. Otherwise, they have to sleep during 2 of the 4 phases. So let us go with, let's have Olaf take the first shift. He's going to guard. You can see up here, camp security rating is shown here. How secure a website is, making it harder to attack and steal from. Assign someone to clean in the last shift to keep the site security from deteriorating. I don't know if that's really going to matter unless we come back to the same campsite. Basically, the concept, you know, if you got food laid around, people will be like, hey, people are using this campsite. So we will have Olaf do that at the end of the... Why can't he clean? A Thane shouldn't clean the camp. He is too good to clean the camp. All right, we will have him... He doesn't have any rank in guard. He doesn't have any rank in any of this stuff. We'll have him scout for a while. You can see a scouting number there. Scouting score shows the chance of points. Tell me some of these other people I got good at stuff. So we have him guarding the first watch of 4. Okay, Asleefer has some skills at guard. We will have him guard 1 time. Itis, she has no guard skills. What do you have, Gunnar? You have some guard skills. We'll have you do the 3rd watch. Kettle, what do you have? No guard skills. Nefia? 1 rank in guard. We'll have you do the last watch. Rose, why don't we have you clean the... No, we're not going to have her clean. She's got witchcraft, so she can convert herbs, or herbs if you live here in America like I do. You can see right here, these are the number of herbs we have. I'm going to go back and forth on that, probably like an Expeditions Conquistador. I remember when I LP that someone got so mad. It's like, we're pronouncing it one way and then another. And she can turn them, because she has the witchcraft skills, into medicine, which can be used to heal people. So, we will have her do that. We will have her turn... She'll spend all night, when she's not sleeping... Okay, we're not going to have her do that all night, because she's going to need to rest. You can see right here, each of them need to sleep for 2 shifts to get proper rest, unless they have the heavy sleeper trait. And you can see right there, there'll be a little Z's if they're fatigued, and that will hurt them in other things. So we're going to have her turn our herbs into medicines. We're going to have Olaf scout and guard, and he's a heavy sleeper, so we can have him do one other thing. Why don't we have him hunt? The hunting score shows the chance for assigned hunter to bring back enough meat to feed everyone. Hunting only needs total number of rank, whatever. And we also want somebody to cook. Who is good at cooking? You are not good at cooking. Kettle, are you good at cooking? Shit, no, you're good at hunting, though. We will have you hunt. We will have you hunt. Tell me somebody who's good at cooking. You're good at repair. Girl, tell me you can cook. She can preserve. Preserving converts any meat into rations that don't spoil. So we'll have her do that. We got to get somebody else the preserve trait. Rose, did you have it? She does. Okay, we're going to actually switch one of those to preserve. So you can see how many we have for preserving, guarding. That guarding number does not look very high. Because you're right up there, the camp security. We might have some other people do some more guarding. Asleefer, we want you to repair. He's got a skill of 2 in repair. I want you to repair. Oh, man. These are just crappy pine shields, and you can see how many, what is it, salvage it will take? It's not really worth repairing any of that. Yeah, we're just going to let those go to waste. Eventually we'll get some better stuff. So why don't you, sir? Why don't you guard a little more? Why don't we have you guard a little more than that? I don't know why this number's not gone up more security. What's this number? Food? Okay, we're going to have plenty of food for the night. You want to make sure everybody's got plenty of food. What else? Nephia, let's get you to do some things. I guess we'll have you scout. You're good at scouting. Kettle, we will have you... I don't know if we need more than one person to clean. I don't think we do. We'll have you hunt. Gunnar, we will have you... Oh, no reason to have you repair. Might as well have you just guard all night. And we will make camp. You can see our guarding number is way up here now at 70. Our witchcraft is 8. Scouting is 88. Hunting is 95. Let's see what happens. Hopefully nobody robs us during the night. Shift number 2. It's too quick to see what's going up there, but Rose is converting things. You can see the resources. All of your herdmen have eaten. One of your herdmen has become fatigued. Apparently one of our herdmen is not a deep sleeper, and I assigned them to too many things. Your scouts have found something of interest nearby. So we've preserved some meat into rations. We gained a meat from hunting. Is that all we got from hunting? We got 8 medicine because of converting herbs into medicine, and we lost 8 herbs. Oh my god, the herbs are gone! My husband's name was Herb, but they chopped him up. Oh no, Herb! Herb, ooh, what is this? Oh, it's wood! Sweet! You can see the wood number right there. We need that for, homestead farms completed. So if we go to our homestead... Why is that up there? I don't think... Is that glitching? If we go to our homestead... There we go. Once upon a time, we built an improvement to the farms, which increases our prosperity to +4. Itis gets a new fence and a couple more... all rocks. And the animal pens are cleaned up. So that's added prosperity. What are we going to build next? Banners are cool. Roads? Roads would be nice. A training ring? A pier to support larger warships? We're going to build that. We're going to burn... We got 5 slaves. We're going to burn a slave on it. We're going to burn 2 slaves on it. Basically means we're going to work 2 slaves to death to make the pier get done in 3 days. That's why we need thralls. Let us go to the mosh. Who is tired? Itis is tired. Oh yeah, she's the one we didn't give that other perk to. That's alright, she doesn't really go with us anywhere. And I don't think she's going to go on the expedition. She's only to help us find the ghost town. Here we are. Entertain us. Are you all going to talk? Sometimes they talk when we go to a new area of the map. No? Alright, so we are here to find somebody's lost husband who fucked around on him and burned part of the city she claims. And we're here on behalf of Jarl Regenhilder to find out about giants and lantern men. What about lantern women? What about equal rights? Ooh, what's in this box? Empty. Somebody screwed that card up. Ooh! Herbs! Olaf continues to love foxglove. I mean, picking flowers. The reason I laughed is I imagine a fox with little cute gloves. Well, he's a Viking, but he can have emotions too. Where are we? I really like this game, but I wish this part of the map here had a compass. Alright, so that goes down south. We'll make that the bottom, like this. So we're in the upper right-hand corner of the map. Oh, and right away I gotta change the camera angle. Whose house is this? Let me in. I'm knocking, but I can't come in. Sandar, Scarp heard his son. A small bone chime rattles as you push open the door. The interior of this house, while cozy, reveals a meager existence. Wooden boxes of tackle and carved bone hooks lay heavily on the simple furniture, and the sweaty smell of old fish mingles with the odor of an unwashed body. That's hot. A reedy voice pipes up from within the gloom. Who's there? Manny, is that you? I am Olaf O'Bread, son. The sounds of scuffling and scraping accompanied several grunts and groans. Oh, yes, wait there. The aging man before you has weathered. Leathery look of a fisherman about him. He looks like a fisherman. There is still strength in his limbs, but a sadness mingles with the spark of defiance in his eyes. Oh, what do you want here to mock me for the curse that hounds an old life? We are... Wait, who's Mani? A smile passes his face at the mention of the name. Oh, my young apprentice, he's a good boy. Visits my shack every night, cooks my meals, and hauls my fishing gear. We, sir, are hungry travelers. Do you have fish to sell? And tell me that's what I smell is fish, and not your rotten nether regions. Oh, I haven't caught a fish in many weeks. Oh, God, it is this rotten nether regions. Ew. Most around here think the gods have cursed me. What else should I suffer? Why else should I suffer such misfortune? Were it not for Manny, the marsh would have taken me by now. Did you say cursed, sir? He sighs heavily. No fish will bite my hooks. Haven't done so for months. Oh, I'm setting out on a trip tomorrow, though. Taking my skiff down the riverways and out to sea. I can feel the misfortune lifting. Worry weighs heavily on his brow. Manny knows. He snuck out to help me prepare. He's gathering supplies for my trip, but he's been gone for too long. Now, we could be total assholes and kill him. But that's not how we roll, man. We're Vikings. You'd be like, Vikings murder and pillage. Yeah, but we don't murder and pillage our own. We're not like Skull Cleaver without honor. If I can find your friend Manny, I will, sir. Relief and gratitude mingle awkwardly on his face. Oh, thank you. He would have gone too far from here. I mean, he wouldn't have... Oh, I'm getting senile in my old age. As long as he is not hurt. Yes, shut up. I'm going to steal your things now. You're just taking your pot and string. We need it to find Manny. I assure you, gotta go. That's fair, right? We didn't rob him blind, not like an RPG. It's just like a little klepto. What if he's down a well and we need some... He'd have to be tiny for string to work. Alright, I gotta reorient myself. Ooh, what's in this barrel? Don't mind if I do. Manny, we're looking for you, bro. Are you in this barrel? No? Are you in this other barrel? Uh-oh. I hope that's not Manny right there. There's a dude with like a spear stuck in him. I don't think he's taking a nap. Thank you for your valuable corpse. Uh-oh, that old man might be screwed if that was Manny there. I would assume there would be more to it. Hello? Are there any giants or, lantern men? The music goes on and off a little too much in this game. There are large dead spaces, but when it is there, I really like the score. Ooh. Let's score something out of this barrel. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this tree. You remember Nefia, our spear lady? Her sister's sick? Maybe this is the tree that the super hot chick at the temple told us about that we needed to get moss from. There is no mistaking the tree from the Gija, or the Gija mentioned. It looks like it has stood in this place forever. Its gnarly roots, dude, protruding from the mushy soil far around it. Let's look for a moldy patch. You examine the trunk and quickly find a patch of bark covered in thick, wet mold that sticks to your fingers when you touch it. Let's carve off a piece of bark. Producing your saw, you carve a jagged piece of bark off the trunk around the patch, leaving no more mold on the great old tree.
Hey, give me that!
2 men and a woman stand at a safe distance from your herd. They wear the sort of equipment typical of farmers trained and obligated to fight in the Leganger army. The short man at the front was the one who spoke. He speaks again.
We need that stuff more than you do! Put it down and step away from the tree.
What's your tone, farmer? Do you not know you are talking to a great thane?
Our son...
Wait, that's the girl. Our son's gravely ill, and the witch says he'll not survive the week.
We need that bark to make a cure. If you won't give it willingly, we'll take it from you.
That's a poor idea, friend. I'll chop you to pieces. The tall, densely built man in the back puts a hand on the shorter man's shoulder.
They're twice our number, and better armed. We cannot win this.
Desperation is a growl in the woman's voice.
We'll win. We have no choice. That bark is my boy's only chance.
Well, my friends, we face the same problem as you. How about I split the bark with you?
No! How can we know half of the mold will suffice?
Nephew, these are our brothers and sisters.
They're Norse men and women like us. How can we turn our back on them? We can't be selfish like Skull Cleaver.
My thoughts as well. I will not stake my son's life on that.
If we fight here, woman, one of our loved ones will die for sure, and it's likely some of us will die here as well. If we divide the cure, there's a chance everyone will live. Nephew voices no further objections, but you can see her fists clenching. Oh, she's about to fist someone. The big man in the back looks quite relieved.
That seems reasonable to me. Come on, the witch didn't say we needed it all. I'm sure this will be enough.
The small man looks at you, then at the woman by his side, then back at you. The big man puts a hand on his shoulder, and finally he appears to make up his mind.
All right. Half the bark, then. I just hope this will do.
You snap the bark neatly in half and hand the wary man one part. The other you stash among your belongings. The big man smiles tentatively.
Thank you, all of you. I knew this was the best solution. May Ear watch over your friend.
Well, let's hope half the bark works so we just didn't get Nephew's sister killed. Oh, they had a doggy. That's huge. Some sort of wolfhound? Oh, my word. It's a warhound. Damn. I want one of those for our crew. It's pretty badass. Scooby, Scooby-Doo, where are you? The wind howls through the skeletal trees, chilling you to the bone. Darkened shapes loom ominously in the night, and the pungent stink of rotting leaves. Kettle, did you just fart?
I didn't. Well, maybe a little bit.
And stagnant water hangs heavily in the air. Ahead, a wavering light shines through the gloom. It wavers and flickers, its lights flickering through the trees. Then a large shape suddenly moves across it, something big and misshapen.
Olaf, did you see that? There's something out there.
Have you been watching X-Files, Kettle?
Shh! Don't be ridiculous. Oh, the spirits of the marsh. Call dark things to the service. We tread in a realm of monsters. We should watch our step.
I would like to remind you, in case you've forgotten, perhaps you haven't, all of our characters have different personalities. Some are superstitious, meaning some believe in the gods, they believe in spirits, and some are skeptical, meaning they don't. So our interactions with these kind of things will make some people like us more or less. Obviously, Rose, as our, shaman chick, she does believe in that stuff.
And listen to her, Olaf. Let's come back in the morning.
Don't be a pussy, Kettle.
Step forward, I say. I've always wanted to slay a giant.
Gunnar, I thought you were a giant.
I hope he's fat and slow. More for my axe to bite into.
There's the homicidal maniac I love.
Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. We can escape while they eat Gunnar. Can we just move on, please?
Done it. Ooh, what's this? A house! Let's check it out. Is there anything in here? The pile is a jumbled heap of assorted valuables, brooches, rings, and bolts of cloth. Even the odd figurine, they glitter invitingly in what meager light filters through the filthy windows. Kettle eyes the pile.
Would you look at that?
Wipe the saliva from your mouth. These must belong to the people who disappeared in the marsh. I want to steal that stuff, but I feel like if we run into these people, I don't want to be like, awkward, I got your grandma's brooch, who's dead. If they come back, they'll notice it's missing. But they won't mind if we take their hides. Well, hopefully we did a good thing. Ooh, is there money up there too? Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. I just wanted to look at that. Awkward. Run! Well, we mostly did a good thing. We left the most valuable things alone. Well, everybody, that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, we're going to continue to look through the marshes. We still got to find that guy's husband. And we're looking for giants and lanternmen. We're looking for spirits. We're basically trying to find out why are people disappearing in the marsh. More Detective Viking stuff next time. Thanks for hanging out.